What if the retirement age you've aimed for all your life changed? Suddenly, your dream of leaving work could feel farther away than ever. Imagine preparing for decades, only to learn that the goalposts are being moved. Right now in the United Kingdom, plans are underway to raise the state pension age. This could impact today's retirees and shape the future for every working generation. This isn't just a technical policy change. It's a story about families, about financial security, and about what it really means to grow old in a changing economy. Today, we're explaining the government's new pension timetable. We'll cover why it's happening, expert warnings, and what it means for you, your kids, and your grandkids. Right now, the UK state pension age sits at 66 for both men and women. That alignment itself was historic, ending decades where men and women retired at different ages. But from 2026, the pension age begins to rise again, step by step, until it hits 67 by March 2028. Millions of people born between April 1960 and April 1977 will now wait longer to get their first state pension payment. And that's only the start. By the mid-2040s, the government expects the age to rise to 68. But experts are warning that it may not stop there. Some forecasts suggest it could climb to 70 or even 74 by the middle of the century. So why is this happening? The answer is tied to three major forces. Rising life expectancy. People are living longer, which means the government must pay pensions for more years. Economic pressure. The cost of supporting retirees is growing faster than the economy. Public spending limits. Healthcare, welfare, and infrastructure all need money. So, pensions now take a larger part of the national budget. Put simply, more people are living longer, but fewer workers are paying into the system compared to the number of retirees drawing money out. For people already in their mid-60s, the pension age changes may not affect them much. They'll still qualify at 66 or 67. But for their children, and especially for younger workers in their 20s and 30s, the outlook is very different. Many may need to work until nearly 70 before receiving a state pension, if not longer. And here's where it really hits home. The state pension isn't just a figure in government budgets. For millions of pensioners, it's the main source of income, the money that keeps food on the table and heating in the home. Today, the new state pension pays around £230 per week if you have 35 years of national insurance contributions. That amount is safe due to the triple lock. This system ensures pensions increase each year by the highest of inflation, average wages, or 2.5%. This year alone, that meant an increase of more than 4%. But even the triple lock is under review. And if it's weakened or scrapped, future retirees may face an even more uncertain financial picture. Raising the pension age doesn't affect everyone equally. For office workers, another few years may seem manageable. For people in physically demanding jobs, like construction workers, caregivers, and nurses, working until 68 or 70 can seem impossible. These are the human consequences behind the numbers, and they are fueling heated debates across the country. At the same time, longer life expectancy is, in itself, a success story. People are healthier and living more fulfilling lives. The challenge is how to balance that progress with a fair and sustainable pension system. So what can people do? For retired seniors, the focus is on maximizing their income. They can boost their weekly payments by deferring their pension. They can also combine their state pension with workplace or private pensions. Deferring alone can boost payments by nearly 6% for each year you wait. A useful option for those who don't need the money immediately. For those nearing retirement, it's wise to review your national insurance record. If you see any gaps, consider making voluntary contributions. Every additional year matters. And for younger generations, Millennials and Gen Z, the message is crystal clear. Do not rely solely on the state pension. Private savings, workplace pensions, and auto-enrollment schemes are becoming increasingly essential. You can access private pensions starting at age 55, increasing to 57 in 2028. This offers important flexibility before the state pension begins. At its core, the pension age debate is about trust. Seniors who worked for decades expect the system to honor its promise. Younger workers want to believe that their future is being secured fairly. And families everywhere are asking the same question. Will the system still be there for us? Pension reforms are already happening. The timeline might speed up based on the government's finances. That's why understanding the details and planning accordingly is more important than ever. For today's retirees, the good news is your pension is safe for now, protected by the triple lock. But staying informed will help you guide your children and grandchildren through the changes that are coming. For younger workers, the message is tougher. Prepare for a later retirement age, build up private savings, and don't wait until it's too late to plan. Because at the end of the day, pensions aren't just about numbers. They're about security, dignity, and the promise that after a lifetime of work, you can finally enjoy the years you've earned.